Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Bless Lily here with another pick a card reading. In this one, we're going to be talking about you and your person and finding out whether you are on their mind and what they're thinking about you. And as a little bonus, we're also going to be finding out whether there will be contact. So make sure you stick around until the end of your option. Remember, this is a general reading, so be discerning, only take what's going to resonate with you, yeah? And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started by taking a look at today's options. Option number 1, you guys get the Moonstone. Option number 2, you guys get the Turquoise. And option number 3, you guys get this gorgeous Starstone. To see which crystal you're mostly drawn to, don't overthink it. Let your intuition do the talking. If you do need a bit more time to make your decision, pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Option number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you guys were drawn to the Moonstone, think about your person, envision your person, maybe even say the name of your person in your head or out loud. Because first I want to pull out a couple of cards to take a look at your person's current energies. And then we'll find out whether they are thinking about you, whether you are on their minds and what they're thinking, and if there's going to be contact. I'm getting a lot of J's, James's, Browns, Brian's, Rajesh, and somebody with a U. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy that's coming through over here. For quite a few of you, you guys could be kind of in this, like there's this good vibe that's coming through. You might be friends, or you might already be like flirting, already being interested in one another. You might be dealing with somebody who's quite artistic or quite intuitive. This could also be referring to you. But it kind of feels the connection over here is rather special. And they're telling me even if you are like in a fight right now or something, it's still friendly. Like it doesn't get ugly. It doesn't get mischievous. Does that make sense? So the energy over here is that you guys are dealing with somebody who's very in touch with their emotions. Yes, the emotions can be sometimes very different, but they feel their emotions. And overall, this is somebody who's quite friendly. They might like their drink, they might like cocktails, they might like smoothies. Alright, this is somebody who, I don't know, even somebody who might be detoxing a lot. Right? Somebody who takes care of their health. But they're showing me a very kind person. Kind, intuitive, artistic, responsive. You know, somebody who's not going to just leave you hanging. You might be dealing with a long distance relationship, aren't you? Or you might be dealing with somebody who either travels a lot or has to travel a lot. Or you met them while traveling. Because the Six of Swords, it's all about the energy of movement. And they're quite respectful of you. They're quite respectful of you. I think they might even be afraid to mess this whole thing up, and maybe they're kind of stalling. But they're very interested in you. They want to get to know you. They want to get to know you more. And for some of you, it's like this person came out of separation, or you came out of separation, or they're in the midst of separation with the Ten of Swords. Maybe that's why you're just friends for now, or you're just communicating for now, or you're just interested in one another for now. Because there's this energy of somebody going through a separation, going through a divorce, going through... For some of you, like I said, it could be like your energy where you decided to stay friends. But this is a general reading, okay, guys? Like I always keep saying, that if you want something that's very specific to you, it's best to opt out for a personal reading. But when we're talking about general readings, I have to like read all of the options because there are a lot of people watching. And for some of you, I do see that the person you're asking about, it could be somebody you were with, but you kind of decided that maybe because of distance, maybe because of something else, you might try like staying just friends. And let me see if you are on their mind, if they're thinking about you. Could be a max for somebody. Oh gosh, yes. Oh yes. My darlings, yes. This person has feelings for you for sure. This is the feelings when you have the Page of Cups. You know, this is somebody who has a crush on you, who still has feelings for you, who is very interested in you. Somebody who can be sometimes a little bit childish and naive. Somebody who's a romantic at heart no matter what. Maybe you friend zoned them, you guys. But you are so definitely on their mind. And it's a very romantic energy. So I feel for a lot of you, it's not like they want things to end. They want things to start or restart. They want to be together with you. Show me more. Darling, you're asking about somebody who's in love with you, honestly. There's no other way for me to put it with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. They really like you. They're really in love with you. They really have a crush on you. Let's talk more about what it is that they're thinking about. How do they see you? I want to take a look at how they see you. You make them happy. Look at this, at the sun. It's like you could be the reason for their good fortune, good humor. When it comes to the sun, they see you as somebody who brings a lot of warmth. So you might have this beautiful, majestic energy. Really warming and really inviting and really nurturing energy over here. Option number 1. And they see you as somebody who brings joy to them. It's like I'm talking about a man or a woman in love over here. And they want to bring you a lot of things. They want to give you a lot of things, support, but they're holding back. So let's say if there is no contact right now, let me see whether there is going to be contact and when. Absolutely. For some of you guys, it's within the next 5 days. And within the next 5 weeks, they're telling me that you're going to find out about their true feelings. So maybe they're just waiting for something. Waiting for their divorce to finalize, waiting for your breakup to finalize, waiting for you to make a decision, waiting for you to see how they really truly feel. And this reading is going to help you. But you're definitely on their mind. And I think they might be waiting for some sort of, like, you know, an excuse to come and talk to you, an excuse to see you. So it could be some sort of event that's coming up really soon for you, my darlings. And they kind of appear out of nowhere, and I think they might need some liquid courage to make their feelings known to you. But they're definitely thinking about you. And there will be contact, and there will be contact not via email, not via messages, but face to face. And I think they're just kind of patiently waiting to make their feelings known. But for some of you, again, 5 days to 5 weeks, some sort of event, and at this event, you guys are going to be meeting. And he's waiting or she's waiting patiently, like literally already planning what they're going to wear, what they're going to say. But of course, if we're talking about somebody at a distance over here, they might be coming through as a surprise. So I'm sorry if I ruined the surprise for you guys over here, but okay. Let's take a look at the possible outcome of this situation, of this union, of this potential union. What is the most likely outcome? They're definitely, it's either you are helping them through certain breakup or they are helping you through certain breakup. Because you guys might be feeling like you kind of lost somebody important or they lost somebody important. But you develop chemistry by having this support for one another. So again, they keep showing me this story where one of you has gone through a breakup, through separation of somebody you or they consider to be their true love. And it has made them feel like they are rejected. But with you too, the chemistry is formed by when you're supporting one another. When you're literally being supportive. Okay, let's take a look if it's actually going to turn into anything. Look at this. This profound energy of healing and seeing yourself as who, like the way that you're meant to see yourself. Self-worth is like changing big time. Changing big time. A lot of healing takes place because of this support, because of this beautiful chemistry. Let me see if there's going to be love, romance, or if it's going to remain friendship. I'm gonna be honest over here, guys. For most of you, and again, this is a general reading, I keep repeating this. For most of you, for now at least, it's going to be a friendship. Because you're respecting the energy of the heartbreak. It's either you're respecting their energy of a heartbreak. Because when the heart is broken, it's hard, like you don't want to be the rebound person. Because they have too much respect for that. So for now, it's the vibe of a friendship. But let me see if in long term, this is going to change. Because for now, they're saying it's going to be friendship. Yeah, for now, it is what it is, guys. It's the energy of friendship because they're not going to be, or you're not going to be ready for a full-blown relationship. But for now, the energy of friendship, the energy of flirtatious friendship is going to be more than enough for you to do the healing, okay? And especially if we're talking about somebody who's at a distance. But for a lot of you, this person is in love with you. So it's like your decision to maybe keep them at a distance just for now. It's the energy of not having a lot to give at this particular moment and respecting you enough to let you know. And Again, choosing between two people. It's like you basically are helping each other through heartbreak, through disappointment, but they are definitely thinking about you and they have love for you. They have this crush on you, for sure. But it's a very confusing situation, option number one. A very confusing situation. But there are a lot of possibilities over here. A lot. All right, my darlings. This is where I'm going to end your reading. Hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. If you guys want to bring more clarity to your particular situation, do send me an email and I'll send you a list of personal readings that I do together with prices and the types of questions that these readings answer. So for now, I'm wishing you all the best, darlings. Make sure to check my Patreon page out as well. Take care now. Bye. Option number 2, and welcome to your reading, guys. If you were drawn to the turquoise crystal, envision your person, my darlings. Think about your person. Say their name in your head or out loud so that we get the energies going. And first I want to pull out a couple of cards just to take a look at your person's current energy. And then we'll find out whether you are on their mind and whether there will be contact. A lot of people with an R in their name. N and A. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at your person. Their current energies. Oof, okay. Fire. Ooh. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius jumping into this reading, guys. Honestly, look at this person. So this is somebody who's full of energy, full of vitality. They might have, hot blood. They might have a bit of a temper. It looks like they're quite ambitious. They might be somebody who talks fast and talks loud. They're definitely somebody who appreciates somebody's sexuality, sensuality. They're definitely somebody who is very sexually active and who might be a bit of a ladies' man, okay? If we're talking about men, if we're talking about women, she's very popular. She's very popular with men and she's very, she's done a lot of work when it comes to her sensuality. There's no hiding it. There's a lot of oozing this sensual energy. Their favorite color might be orange, maybe somebody with really dark hair, beautiful, piercing eyes that's coming through over here. Somebody, who's a visual person. Like for them, the visuals are important. The aesthetics are important. All right. Could be born in October. Right now they're working really hard. This is somebody who lives by the motto of work hard, play hard. Somebody who might travel by train, might take the tube. Incredibly hardworking. It looks like this could be somebody with a really nice, strong body. Really nice, strong body. There's something about, I think you guys might be visuals as well, because they're giving me a lot of body energy. Liking the way that this person looks, liking the way that this person talks. But they might be feeling a little bit stuck over here. Okay. With the Hangman. Why are they stuck? It's like what they're reevaluating a lot of things. Show me why they're stuck. They might be dealing with some sort of difficult situation right now where somebody might be coming through and talking about they might have a child or let me see, somebody saw them. What's wrong? Are they going through a separation as well? No. I think they're kind of stuck because they don't want to get tied down. I see. It could be that you guys, maybe you're asking them for answers that they can't give you just yet. Because I'm getting, again, somebody who's young, wild, and free. And maybe it doesn't look like they're ready to settle down over here. This could be something that goes on a deeper subconscious level, where they might have been hurt before. And now, like, they just want to play the field. They just want to sort of see what's out there. Because the energies over here, with the Knight of Wands, with the Page of Wands, this is somebody who could come from a different country. And somebody who's, like, traveling a lot. And somebody who has to deal with a lot of things. And somebody who has to go speak, go. So I think they might be stuck in the way that they're living, in the way that they're seeing things. Okay, let's take a look whether they're thinking about you, my darlings. Are they thinking about you? Are you on their minds? They might have a brother, by the way, a brother or a cousin that's very close to them. Might have a twin. But everything is wands. Do you see this? Everything is wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fiery, ambitious, beautiful energy. If we're talking about a man, very masculine. If we're talking about a woman, very seductive, daring, feminine, adventurous. Nice. There's just this energy of fire. A heartbreaker. Could be a heartbreaker over here. For some of you might have a baby mama. Okay, let's take a look. Are you on their minds? It's interesting. I don't know if they, if this is somebody who drunk texts you, because there's this energy where they go out. Because I'm getting somebody really young over here, guys. Honestly, if it doesn't resonate with you, choose another pile. But I'm getting somebody who's very youthful. And like when they go out and they have a drink, they start thinking about you. They start reminiscing. But this is like somebody who might constantly be telling you, I'm not meant for like a serious relationship. I'm not ready to settle down. I don't know what it is that I want. I'm here today and gone tomorrow, you know. But they do think about you. They really do think about you. I don't see it happening like each day, every day, but you are on their mind. And it's almost like maybe they're trying to suppress the energy of thinking about you because of this whole situation, that they wouldn't want to hurt you. They wouldn't want to give you false hope. And this is really good when people do this. When they're not leading you along, when they're not stringing you along, where they're being honest. And it could be that you, lovely option number 2, you might think that you might change them. But I think there's like part of them that wants to say that, listen, I will change myself with time or I won't. But like, it's almost like, believe me when I say this to you, that for now, this is somebody who wants to be free as a wind. But they're thinking about you. Let's see what else they're thinking about you. Yeah. They're very sexually attracted to you, guys. Option number 2. Attracted to your body, attracted to your charisma, attracted to your, like they're telling you, like even the pheromones that you have. There's this energy of like, they think about you when like, when they're having their alone time. I hope you understood. And sometimes they even get jealous. This is very interesting. They even get jealous, especially when they see like pictures of you with somebody else. They get jealous, for sure. But at the same time, it's like they're not giving you, like they know that they can't really feel jealous because they're not giving you the commitment that you want, that you need, that you desire. But at the same time, they kind of want you to themselves. Naughty. Yeah, it's all very much about, you know, again, wands, 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 guys. I don't think I've ever seen so many wands in one reading. Yeah, so here's your King of Wands, or your, you know, it could be a woman as well. But there's definitely an energy of like them maybe looking for you. Like if they go to a club, or if they go to a place, if they go to a celebration, they're kind of looking for you. They're looking for your face. They wish you were there, but they can't admit it to themselves. They can't admit it to themselves. Show me why they can't admit it to themselves. They're fantasizing about you guys. I don't know any other way to put it for now. They're literally fantasizing about how they would be undressing you, what they would do to you. But they're like, I have to keep it cool. I have to play it cool. I don't know, maybe they have some sort of like persona, like a macho persona, or somebody who's meant to be like, like, you know, somebody who's not meant to be bothered by love or relationships. I don't know. You could be dealing with somebody who's a playboy wannabe, but really they have a lot of feelings inside of them. Maybe they think that I need to be cool, or I need to keep my distance. How do they truly feel about you? And then we'll take a look whether there's going to be contact. Okay, so they have major trust issues over here. And they feel that like they might have to put in like a lot of effort with you. Like give you gifts, like tell you things. You might have had a history with them for some of you in the past. For some of you, it's a new person. For others of you, it's somebody who has a history with you. But for majority of you, this is a new person, and they're not ready to open up to anybody just yet. Like usually with people like this, there's a lot of hurt, the unprocessed hurt, and they're not ready to open up just yet. Okay, let's take a look whether there's going to be contact. And if there is, when will this person contact you? Again, they keep thinking about you from a distance. They might tell you that they're coming around, and they will really, like this person, okay guys, I'm not gonna lie here, but this person might be difficult to communicate with, because they kind of communicate in halves. So they're like, instead of saying, hi, I'm coming down to your city then and then, would you like to meet? They're just kind of saying, hi, I'm coming down on this date. And you're like, okay, and? Do you want to meet? Do you want me to ask you to meet? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of half communicating over here, but they keep still thinking about you. They do think about you. They look at your social media. They look at your pictures. So there will be contact, but again, it's almost like if you're waiting for a full invitation, then it's very unlikely. But they will kind of meet you halfway, and then it's up to you. Are you meeting them halfway as well, or are you waiting for them for a full invitation? It's up to you. But you guys are dealing with somebody who's so damn good looking. So good looking. Okay, let's take a look when the communication will take place, and then we'll take a look at what will come of it. There might be somebody who came around already and they're like, oh, we had such a good time, something like this. So for some of you, I'm seeing 8 days. For some of you, it's up to 8 weeks. This is a general reading, yeah? For some of you, it could be 4 weeks. And it is going to be a romance. Like what will come of it, it is a romantic connection. But you need to understand with the Knight of Cups, this is, again, not something that's devoted, not something that's long-term. It could be at some point, but for now, with all the traveling and maybe like certain things that they're dealing with, certain things that you're dealing with, you're still on the path of like kind of seeing, you know, am I imagining a lot of things or is this really happening? Like there's this energy where you don't get the clarity. It could be that one day this person acts one way and then the other day this person acts another way and it kind of confuses you. But you will find that balance. You will find that balance. You will see what works for you and then you will take it from there. All right, lovely option number 2. This is what I have for you. Hope it gave you the clarity that you guys were after and it resonated. If you're looking for more information on your particular situation, consider getting a personal reading with myself. All you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. And hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of the other upcoming content. Take care of your beautiful selves. Bye now. Lovely option number 3. If you guys were drawn to the Starstone over here, hi, welcome to your reading. All right, my darlings, envision your person, think about your person, say your person in your head or maybe out loud if you have an opportunity to do so. I'm going to be finding out whether you are on their mind, whether there will be contact, what is it that they're thinking about. But for now, I want to pull out a couple of cards just to take a look at your person, at the current energy. See who they are, what they're going through. All right, lovely option number 3. You guys ready? Let's do this. Ooh, you could be talking about a colleague, somebody who is very popular, okay? It could be your boss, a colleague, a classmate. And they're telling me for some of you, it is a friend of your cousin or your brother, okay? So there's definitely an energy of somebody who's strong, who's very determined, somebody who's quite talented. A lot of people pay attention to this person, whether it's because of their looks, whether it's because of their work ethic. Like people are definitely drawn to this person. They might have a lovely charisma. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is coming through very strongly. For some of you guys could be Gemini. And maybe Scorpio. Because there's this energy of like a very sexual energy, very seductive energy, but they're not aware of it. They might not know how to manage it just yet. Okay, if we're talking about a man over here, he is popular. Women do like him. Women do pay attention to him. So it's kind of like, you know, you feel like there's competition. Okay, but let's see if it's truly your person. A lot of Bernard Thomas coming through. Somebody with an H and an S. Okay, so this person seems to be quite closed off when it comes to emotions. And they have a choice. They definitely have a choice. They might be choosing between two people, or they might be choosing between whether they're going or staying, okay? So if we're talking about somebody who's a colleague, they might be making a decision whether they're staying in the office or they're moving, or like there's kind of like a crossroads where they're kind of in the middle of making a really important decision. And it's like the decision they're trying to make is they're trying to take away their true heart's desires for one reason or another. And like right now they're thinking logically. They're trying to be really, really logical about whatever situation is coming through this particular moment. Might be born on the 2nd of March or on the 3rd of February. Could be Aquarius. With the star over here. Actually, this is somebody who's a romantic at heart. And they're really wanting love. They're really craving love. But for some reason, they don't want to notice this part of themselves. They don't want to acknowledge this part of themselves. And I don't know why. Maybe right now they're thinking like now is not the time for, listening to the heart. Now maybe it's time to be logical. It's time to think about the money. There could be somebody who's quite money oriented. For some of you guys, you might have met them on Tinder, okay? On Tinder or in some sort of dating app, because they're showing me like I choose you and the 7 of Cups. This is when we have a lot of choice. So I choose you. So for some of you, it's a colleague. For some of you, it's a person that you're studying with. And for others of you, this is somebody you met on Tinder. Or in, I don't know, some other dating app. There's not just Tinder, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe social media. And they have choices, like there's a lot of choices. But for some reason now they're more focused on money, they're more focused on what it is that their next move should be, where they're worried about their destiny, they're worried about the future. But at the same time, there's a very big part of them that's kind of saying like, I want love, I want support. But it could be that they're too proud to admit this at this particular moment. Okay, let's take a look at whether they're thinking about you at this particular time. Are you on their mind? Lovely option number 3. That song, you're always on my mind, you're always on my mind. Just came through, okay. Oof. Drama mama, okay. Did you guys break up or something with this person? Was there a fight recently? Look at this. The 5 of Cups over here, where there might have been some sort of argument, a lot of jealousy that's coming through over here. The 3 of Swords, where you might have had like some really heated arguments and like things you might have said. Might have been like what, a separation, a breakup. Okay. They are thinking about you. But I'm trying to understand, did you tell them to go to hell or something with these cards over here? You're wondering if they're faithful. They're thinking about you. And if you're wondering if there was somebody else at this particular moment, they're not. They're alone. Show me more. That was unexpected. Option number 3. That was unexpected. Some of you might be dealing with somebody who's still legally married. But it's a loveless marriage. If that's the case, it's a loveless marriage. A lot of drama, option number 3. They're definitely thinking about you, but now they're being patient. They're like waiting out for something. They're waiting, I don't know, they're waiting for you to see, they're waiting for you to get the news, they're waiting for you to see that they're ready to commit. And they're not with anybody right now. It could be an ex that came through with the Queen of Pentacles. Could be an ex that came through. Could be, I don't know. It's like they're showing me like a ball of yarn, and it's all very like complicated and complex. And I think it will take me like for a very long time to get to the bottom of it. And it's best to do it in a personal reading. But here, what they're telling me, it's like, if you're worried whether he's faithful or not, he is. And they're telling me like some sort of family affair. So maybe you thought that, I don't know, he was hitting on your sister or on your cousin or something along the lines. They have feelings for you. They do have feelings for you. You guys might be dealing with Taurus or Gemini over here. And they're thinking about maybe taking you away. I think it's something about maybe the environment that you're in. It's either there are a lot of people who talk a lot of blah blah, or a lot of people who might be influencing you. And it's almost like they wish they could take you away from there and like maybe go on a holiday with you and explain everything. Maybe it's you guys who's blocking him or her. Let's take a look whether there's going to be contact. It's like I'm hearing they almost want to confess. There is going to be contact very soon. For some of you, it's within the next week. And it's going to have a very positive outcome. They might be confessing their true feelings. They might be confessing a lot of things to you. You might see this person from a completely different perspective. From a completely different perspective. Lovely option number 3. Like he's going to show you, or she, that it's an Emperor energy. So it's more about he, to be honest with you. That there can be very responsible, they can be caring, there can be somebody who takes responsibility. And that they choose you. They're jealous of you as well, by the way. Both of you are jealous of one another. Okay, so let's take a look at what will come out from this situation. As I'm saying, for some of you, it's a week, maximum 3 weeks when it comes to communication. For some of you, you will reach out to them. You yourself might reach out to them. What will come out of this? Let's take a look. So there's an energy of a spark between the two of you. Like things start get going, like to get going. It's this energy of sexual energy. It's this energy of just you getting one another. But I think both of you might be hot-tempered. Both of you might be hot-tempered. And first, there is going to be a lot of things that you need to sort out, okay? So it's not going to be like, oh, hi, blah, 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 let's go have some fun. No, first you're like, all right, let's talk. And both of you, again, you might be very hot-tempered, and you guys are going to be like saying, okay, this is this, and this is that, and this is what I didn't like, and this is what we need to get in order. Okay, but then comes the star, the energy of hope. And guys, I want you to see that you are dealing with 2 energies of the star over here, which is an indication that this is something that's fated, something that's meant to be, something that is sacred almost. Like, not to get too deep into like the spiritual side of it, but you know, this is something that's meant to be. There's like, it could be that there are lessons over here that are coming through very strongly. Lessons that you need to learn about forgiveness, lessons that you need to learn about yourself, about ego, and so on and so forth. So here you're opening up to one another. And releasing any regrets. Talking about regrets. Healing any regrets. Kind of like seeing things from a different perspective. And it looks like you are ending up being together with this chemistry. The chemistry is there, yeah. Going from no strings attached and being unable to open up to one another. Dealing with fear of rejection. And again, yeah, dealing with influence. Dealing with influence over here. A lot of people might be talking about you when it comes to social media. They're saying be careful of the influence that comes with the social media. But you guys managed to like put a lot of things aside. A lot of differences aside. A lot of other things aside. And you see each other as gifts. You see each other as somebody who has something to bring to the table. You see each other's good sides. Does that make sense? And it ends as what? Show me. A lot of energies that need to be cleared in this relationship. Yeah, it ends as you becoming stronger and moving forwards with things. You might end up traveling together, by the way, guys. You might end up traveling over here, but you become stronger. You stick together. You become stronger as a couple. And you move forward. You find a way to interact with one another. Oh, it's gorgeous. All right, lovely. Option number 3. That was your love story with your person. I hope you enjoyed it and it brought some much needed clarity into your life. Remember, if you guys are up for a personal reading and you want to talk about your person specifically, because this is a general reading, do send me an email. The email's in the description box below. If you guys want to know about your future spouse, about career, about spiritual guidance, yeah, it's all possible with a personal reading. And of course, do check my Patreon page out as well for more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Take care of your beautiful selves. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye now.